When they told me I had a tumor, I laughed. I don't think that they were expecting that. I laughed when I should have been screaming or crying, because I'd known for months that I had been dying. Every day felt wasted. I lived in my bed. What difference was made by a tumor in my head? When they told me that they would shave my scalp and cut me open to take it out, it was easy to hear and think about. I was very detached from what it all meant. And I guess I still am to a certain extent. And the people that I was to leave behind, I knew they'd move on and I knew they'd be fine. And I knew that they could never know me. So to me, their tears felt misguided or phony. At the time, death would have been a relief, and I was never sad until I thought of their grief. When the day finally came, I put on my gown and I looked at the clock and I tried to calm down. But the anxiety only meant that I cared, and all at once I was nervous and really scared. When they gave me the drugs to help me relax, all at once the tears came, and then they came fast. Everyone swarmed me to touch me or hug me and to tell me they cared, to tell me they loved me. I cried because I knew that I wasn't alone. And the tumor that lived in my parietal lobe could take me from my body, but never their hearts. And when you love someone, you're never really apart. The tears that were absent for months before kept coming as they pulled me through door after door into the room where they'd slice my mind. This is the note that I left behind. If I should die before the new year, I will have only one regret. I will have never wholly beheld the beauty of this world and its people. I have lived a life of distractions which restrained me from living life as adventurously as I'd always envisioned it being. If I could live again, I'd spend more time in nature with a journal. I'd spend more time learning and laughing and comforting my mother and confessing how much everyone means to me. I'll have never conquered my timidness, and some people will always remember me as being unpleasant. I'll have never grown out of my lethargy, and some people will remember me as being boring. But these realizations don't affect me too substantially. I know that the life I've lived is essentially meaningless, and my death will correspond with that. But let it mean one thing. Stop focusing on yourselves. Obsessing about your flaws is a waste of precious time that could be spent making someone else's day. As soon as you start living your life for the benefit of others, you'll be happy. I promise. Only then can you be truly beautiful. I hope you have a wonderful life. But now I'm alive, and those words still sound familiar. The more I change, the more I stay similar. Sometimes I still get sad, and I still feel alone, but I am alive, and my life is my own. I am now what I wanted to be. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to be free. Now I'm alive. And I am me.